Hello, my name is Daryl Rutledge. Today we're going to talk about self-contained breathing apparatus, or SCBA. They are also referred to as air packs. An SCBA is worn, you'll see it a lot of times on TV when you see firefighters on TV. It's what they wear on their backs. They're referred to as air tanks or oxygen tanks. They are not oxygen tanks. The first term was actually correct. They are air tanks. What is contained in those bottles is the same thing that we breathe outside and inside in our everyday life, okay? The SCBA harness consists of two main parts. You have the rigid frame that holds the bottle in place. Then you have shoulder straps and a waist strap. You have hoses that go from the bottle to the face piece that you will wear. The cylinder valve, the cylinder has two main parts itself. One is the cylinder. Built into that cylinder is a valve with a pressure gauge built into that. You want to look at that and make sure that that is always full before you wear it. Most cylinders now contain 4,500 psi of air. The bottle is the main way to the breathing apparatus or the air pack. The bottles come in various sizes. There's 30-minute, 45-minute, 60-minute. That doesn't mean that's how long they're going to last you. How long they last is based on your physical condition, how hard you're working, and things like that. And we'll discuss that a little bit more later. The regulator assembly, like I said, you have a hose that attaches to the high pressure bottle, which again, like I said, is 4,500 psi. It goes through a pressure reducing device, and then it comes out of there into another hose that goes to your regulator. The air is reduced to a pressure that's slightly above atmospheric pressure, and that keeps pressure in the face piece. They're called positive pressure, and that keeps poisonous gases out. Okay, that's what they're used for. The face piece consists of the lens, an exhalation valve that's usually on the side or right here in the front. You can see the two in the front on there. Sometimes they have voice amplification built into them, and a head harness. The purpose of the face piece, obviously, to provide air to you. They reduce or keep you from getting facial or respiratory burns, and it kind of keeps that air in your face kind of cool. The lens is made of a clear plastic and mounted in a flexible rubber face piece that seals against your face when you tighten the head straps. The limitations of the SCBA, physical condition of the user, the degree of your physical exertion, or in other words, how hard are you working, okay? The emotional stability, claustrophobia. If you're claustrophobic, you'll have difficulty wearing one of these. Condition of the apparatus in the cylinder. The best way to make these and make them work longer and work for you is by training and just being experienced in using one of them. Other limitations are limited visibility, decreased ability to communicate. Like I said, you're in a face piece, it's sealed and contained, you literally have to yell all the time. And then obviously the increased weight of the SCBA, and then you have decreased mobility. Donning and doffing, or in other words, putting it on or taking it off. Putting it on is just as simple as either you can use the overhead method, just put your arms through the straps, lift it and let it drop down on your shoulders and tighten the straps, or you can use the coat method or the putting on a backpack. Donning the face piece, hold it up against your face, pull the head harness over your head, and as you see the straps, pull them tight. Check for fit, make sure it's a tight seal by sticking your fingers in or putting your hand over the hole in the front where that regulator is attached and inhaling, and it should just kind of not let any air in at all. There should be no hair between the seal and the skin or the plastic rubber surface of the face piece. That just allows it, nothing, like I said, nothing's going to get in. It just means air is going to leak out and you're going to lose it a little bit faster. Tighten your face straps and then check for the proper seal like we talked about. Doffing the SCBA, just loosen the straps. They're just little thumb tabs. You just push up, the straps loosen, undo the waist strap, undo the regulator from the face piece, take it off and set it down. Removing the face piece, just do the little tabs. The face piece will come loose. Pull the head harness over your head and again set it down. Close the cylinder valve on the air pack and bleed off any pressure that's left on the bottle itself. Once you get done, just make sure all the straps are fully extended and make sure the bottle is full, and then clean and disinfect your face piece. Daily and weekly care, just check on your cylinder pressure, make sure your face piece is in good shape, no cuts, no gouges, no tears, no stretching some of the elastic. Make sure the alarms work and make sure that all the hose connections are still in good shape. Some precautions. Everybody, not only firefighters, I know this PowerPoint says firefighters, but everybody must be fit tested annually to get a face piece, just to make sure that it fits your face properly. In addition to that, you will have to have a medical physical before you are ever allowed to wear an air pack. If your employer or the business that you're in doesn't do that, they are truly working against the law. Okay, it's just to make sure you're physically fit and able to wear one. Air supply is going to vary, like I said, according to how hard you're working, how long you're working, and all that. Also, always remember when you're working in a dangerous atmosphere, working teams of 2 or more, and check your air supplies frequently. All right, that concludes the show. I hope that you understand what an air pack is used for, used in IDLH atmospheres, immediately dangerous to life and health, poisonous atmospheres, oxygen deficient, and what they're used for and how often they're used. Thank you.